And I think we're up. Hey everybody, welcome aboard. Captain Mike here. Today I'm going to run a Republic Airlines flight 4540, although they don't run 737s, from Cleveland into Kennedy. I'm running another night flight, having another look at the Fly with Lua night lighting edits that I worked on. There's a link down below. You can grab them if you want to give them a try. Aircraft's cold and dark. I basically just got in here with the paperwork, so how about we get going? DC battery selected. The DC battery switch is on. Standby power is auto guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Fuel pump switches are off. Wipers are set to park. Hydraulic pumps, electric 2 and 1 are off. Landing gears down. We have 3 green on the aft overhead. Weather radar set to test. Master caution reset. Fault in op test. And overheat fire test. It's looking pretty good. Ground power is available. We're going to get on ground. Confirm with the AC selector. And let's get set for unconditioned air right now. Galley power is on. And let's align our IRS. Emergency exit lights are on. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's enter our position. And we are at KCLE. And we'll put in what the GPS is picking up. So, what's in the database for this airport is pretty close to what the IRS is picking up. So there are no issues going on there. That's pretty good. Alright, let's give them logo and position lights. Let's get some pressure in here. Flaps are up, and showing up. You're showing 6,500 7,000. And that is set. That should take care of the originator flight. Let's have a look at that. Originator checklist.
Originator. Dispatch load sheet.
Dispatch load sheet on board checked.
Fuel pump switches.
Fuel pump switch is set to off.
Wipers.
Wipers are set to park.
Hydraulic pumps.
Electric pumps 2 and 1 are off.
Landing gear lever.
Landing gear lever is down, 3 greens.
Weather radar.
Weather radar set to test.
Originator checklist complete.
Alright, that worked out pretty good from say intentions. Running through the checklist that I've created as we run through this ride from Cleveland to New York. That worked out pretty well. The issue is usually where I get to before takeoff and after takeoff. Usually brings up the wrong one. I'm going to see if that has been corrected yet. Alright, with that, the originator flight is done. We're going to move on to the pre-flight. Leading edge devices test. Service interphone is off. Reverser is extinguished. EEC switches are on guarded. Crew oxygen is 14,000. Passenger oxygen is normal guarded. Flight recorder is normal guarded. Let's just test that. And we're going to test that. It is now in the... Alright, Mach speed test. Warning 1 and 2. Might be too early for stall warning. We'll come back to that. 3 green on the landing gear. PSCU is out. Let's check our oxygen flow. Oxygen flow is good, and we'll do a lights test. Come on. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's just bring up. That's good. Alright. Flight controls A and B are on guarded. Alternate flaps are off guarded. Spoilers A and B are on guarded. Your damper is on. VHF nav is normal. IRS is normal. FMC is normal. Source selector's auto control panel is normal. Fuel temperature is fine. Cross feed check. Fuel pumps are off. Car speed check is good. AC/DC panel set. Galley powers on. Equipment cooling supply and exhaust is normal. Emergency exit lights are off. No smoke and seatbelt signs on. Window heat. And we'll run the overheat test. TAT test. Wing and engine anti-ice are off. Electric hydraulic pumps 2 and 1 are off. We have 3 entranceways open. Test on the flight data recorder. Pressurization panel is all zeroed out. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Let's reset the master. Overheat test. And we are set for unconditioned air right now. That's looking pretty good. Today's ride is 27. And let's just set you back. I was in Mexico last night.
240 -41.
Okay, and let's check our outflow valve.
240.
Alright, engine start select is good, and our lights are good. Alright, let's get ATIS clearance and program the flight management computer now. ATIS is 12785.
At 3500, broken at 6000. Temperature 26.
Drop my
2.18.
pen.
Altimeter 2972. Density altitude 2500 feet. Parking restrictions in effect due to ongoing maintenance operations. Advise on course heading, altitude, and if flight following is requested. Read back all runway and hold short instructions.
210 and
Advise
11.
on initial contact you have information.
2972.
Cleveland Hopkins International Airport. Information Hopkins.
Cross check that.
1551 Zulu. Arriving runways 24 right, 2A. Departing runways 24 left, 2A.
Now we got 24 left on the way out.
Visibility 10.
Good, and we've
Broken
got
3500.
Papa.
Broken at 6000. Temperature 26.
Alright, clearance is 126.
Altimeter
126.05. What was that?
Density altitude
125.05.
2500 feet. Parking restrictions in effect due to ongoing maintenance operations. Advise on course heading, altitude.
Landing flight level 340. Taking 1 echo.
Japan 252 radar. Good afternoon again. Identified climb 3.
Yeah, that looks like a 5. It's hard to see. The text is real small. Cleveland clearance, good evening, Republic 4540. Looking for IFR clearance as filed to Kennedy with Papa.
Brickyard 4540, cleared to Kennedy via the Fly D1 departure, then as filed. Climb and maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 27010 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.25, squawk 6575. Expect runway 24 left.
No. Alright. Cleared to Kennedy via the Pink Floyd 1 departure, then is filed. Climb and maintain 14,000. Expect flight level 270 10 minutes after departure. Departure on 128.25, squawk 6575, and we can expect runway 24 left on the way out, Republic 4540. Alright, 6575, that's looking pretty good, and we're good up to 14. Alright. Let's program the flight management computer now. Alright, Cleveland. Kennedy.
The Japan 352 report estimate position Bravo.
Alright, this is a Republic flight RPA 4540.
Estimate barrel 1123. Japan 352.
And we've got 24 left with the Pink Floyd 1 departure out to Jazzy. And I do believe we have Pucky 1 on the way in. Yes, and that was the
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard Republic
Wilkes
Airways Flight
transition.
4540 heading to New York City at John F. Kennedy International Airport. We kindly ask you to take your seats according to your boarding passes, stowing your hand luggage in the overhead bins or under the seats in front of you. Need any assistance? Please feel free to reach out to any member of our crew. Thank you for choosing to fly with us today, and we wish you a pleasant journey.
Alright, let's have a look at today's ride. Alright, so interception point and then Wish, Eula, here, Sid, Pink Floyd, Country, Jazz, then we're into JH, JHW, and then Hoxie,
Climbing flight level 150 to Xari, estimating Xari.
and then DMAC. Right. Stent.
Radar Charlie 530, good afternoon, Squawking 5220.
Charlie 520, good afternoon. Identified climb level 180, report for
Cloud of flight level 190, estimating Timmy boundary 0955 and Sierra Mike 1020.
Wilkes. Wilkes, we're gonna pick up Jeno, Hardy, Newton, Pucky, Vladder, and then from there we are in to the approach. Let's have a quick peek at that.
Coronex contact with Thomas Natali 530.
Deer Park, we're on our way in, and that looks pretty good. Alright, let's get a weight, fuel, all that other good stuff in here now. Oh, someone snuck in here. Oh, hey, you, how's it going, man? Hope you're having a good one. Oh, thanks, I appreciate that, man. Yeah, you ain't kidding, man. It's boiling outside. I went outside for about a half a minute. I got the AC on, full blast. It's set at 76 degrees in here, which it's sitting at, and my dehumidifier is at 30%, so yeah, it's nice and comfortable in here. Alright, let's get our weight, fuel, and all that other stuff in here. Let's see, the fuel this ride's going to be 18.8. And our payload is 39.6. That should give us a zero fuel weight of 134.6. 29 even on the CG. Okay, that's looking good. Let's bring back our load data sheet. The CI is 18 and the final reserve is 76. Okay, zero fuel weight is 134.6. The cost index this ride is 18. Final reserve I said is going to be 7.6. Cruise altitude, let's go to top of climb. TC, we're looking at 248 at 57. Oops. Right. And how about you put it in the right spot? We're at 270. And the OAT is going to be 10. I'm not going to derate the engines. CG I said was 29. That's going to be flaps 5, 435 on the trim. Alright, we've got a downslope of 0.2 with a heading of 237.
Hotel November, approaching
Alright.
60 miles, contact formation, 128.9, report contact established.
Oh, I know what I forgot. I'm in a hurry. That's why. 237. There we go. Alright, and the winds they gave us were 210 and 11. Alright, engine out is going to be a bug 51.
1201, Saudi 531. Today.
And let's get our descent forecast in here. Let's go to top of descent. TD, we're looking at 11. And right now we're looking at 2988. That could change. Don't have to worry about any ice. We're at 28, so we'll put in 20,000, 15,000, 10,000.
Radar, good evening, Turkey 6122 heavy.
And we're looking at a 2262 at 40.
6122 heavy radar. Good evening, climb
15, 248, 37.
Climb flight level 400
And at 10, 238, 25.
6122, proceed direct position Gatineau. Got no direct, Turkey 6122.
Okay. How we looking here on the winds? Jazzy. Right, we're at 27. 248. 27 JHW. I would put it in already.
6122, report estimate for Gatineau.
DMAC.
Estimate 1.
Yeah, that's looking good. Okay. Alright, so the cruise winds are in already. Alright, let's have one more peek. Make sure there's no erroneous waypoints in here. Matter of fact, let me have a look at the charts at the same time. See if we have any restrictions on the way out and on the way in. On the way out, we had Pink Floyd 1.
Descending 7,000 feet, QNH 1025, clear for the approach ILS Zulu, runway 11.
Alright, wish. You were, they want us below 6. Here they want us above 8, that's in. Sid, they want us above 10. Then we're into Pink Floyd. Pink Floyd, and we're out to Jazzy, but that's pretty much it on the restrictions other than what ATC may give us. On the back end, we took a look at Kennedy. And we've got Pucky 1.
Tower 120, decimal 1, goodbye.
Bye-bye, contacting your tower.
And we get picked up at Jula. Cody, Prince. Right. Right. That's you. And we get picked up at. Right. Oh, we get picked up. We get picked up at Wilkes. Alright, Geno. We got a restriction at Geno. Geno, we should be at 23. Right. Geno would expect 23. Let's put that in here. That's not right.
Report at Delta 7.
And let's get you in here as well. We have any restriction speed on the way in? Just 250 there. Alright, Pucky 215 at 19. And that's going to be 19.
Report in 10 minutes.
Okay. And that takes us to Vladar, and then Vladar takes us into the approach. So that's looking pretty good. Alright. One more quick peek. They were still in the air in this ride when I was putting this together. They should be done by now. Alright, that's all looking pretty good. Let's get the pedestal done now. Let's come back to Cleveland.
Copy the traffic, returning right.
Right, and we had is what they're using right now. Now this I put in case we have to come back if we whack some birds or something happens. is already programmed. That's a deuce, so let's cross-check that. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Elevation is...
Radar 5 Alpha Tango request. Requesting flight level
3 at
150
Syro. Okay, 238.
Continue on
Looking at
Flight level
109.1.
100, 5 Alpha Tango.
Alright, so that's set. I've got ground. Tower is going to be 124.5. And they gave us 128.25.
D2716, contact radar on 125.
Alright, I'll take terrain, position, data, airport, station. I'm on the master, you're on the slave. You can have weather, station, airport, data, and position. Alright, and we are heading a wish, that's 288. We cleared up to 14. That's looking pretty good. Alright, my clock is good, nose wheel steering is normal, got it.
It's rated
Let's just...
114, 5 Alpha Tango.
Okay. Auto flight test 1 and 2. Alright, primary flight display, artificial horizon is level, ground speed 045 on the speed tape, V1's 139, engine out 151. Initial heading is 288. We've got a decision height of 200 and we have to come back. Local pressure is 2972. We cleared up to 14. I've got terrain on the nav display and we are looking at 2972 on the standby. And N1 is set, auto speed reference set, auto reset the fuel flow, auto brake select is set for rejected takeoff. We are looking good here. And let's let that run amok. Alright, clean board. Our bottles are full at cargo test. Alright, let's get that test done. That test is done. Let's check the storm warning now. That's good. Alright, let's get the doors buttoned up. Let's get ready to get out of here. I will have progress on that.
Descend, crossing, descend. Descend, crossing, descend. Descend, descend now. Descend, descend now. Increase climb.
Take a look at that.
Increase climb. Increase descent. Increase descent. Maintain vertical speed. Maintain. Maintain vertical speed. Crossing. Maintain. Monitor vertical speed. TCAS test. Pass.
And systems test. We'll do the long test.
Pull up.
Alright, let's get these doors buttoned up.
Wind shear. Wind shear. In up. Sink rate. Sink rate. Terrain. Terrain.
Pre-flight checklist.
Don't sink. Don't sink. Too low.
Pre-flight.
Too low. Gear.
Oxygen.
Flat.
Oxygen checked and tested.
Flight slow. Banking.
Nav transfer switches.
Nav transfer switch is set to normal.
2500.
Display switches.
Display switch is set to normal auto.
Window heat.
Window heat switch is set to on.
100.
Pressurization mode selector.
Checked, set to auto.
Parking brake.
Wind shear.
Parking brake is set.
Wind shear. Too low. Terrain.
Engine start levers.
Terrain ahead.
Engine start lever is set to cutoff.
Ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Okay, let me know when it's set.
Obstacle.
Engine start lever is set to cutoff.
Ahead. Pull up.
Pre-flight checklist complete.
Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, that's looking pretty good. Alright, the doors are all buttoned up. Alright, let's get on APU so we can get on out of here. We have fuel in the center tank this run. Where'd my transmissions go? There we go.
We are ready for descent. Descent to 8,000 feet, connection 015. 8,000 feet, 1015. Can you confirm runway 29?
Tango, proceed direct northeast for fuel running to Laminar Research. You are clear to approach.
Waiting on the APU now.
Direct and also for the VR Zulu runway 29, 50 approach, down to 7,000 feet, 5 off takeoff.
So Republic did this ride in an hour and 35 minutes. I'm sure we're going to be early. Republic doesn't run 737s, but I wanted to get this ride in from Cleveland into Kennedy. I wanted the Parkway visual, but that's not what they used. All right, APU is up. Let's get on APU Gen, and let's just say we waited a minute. That's all looking pretty good. Let's get disconnected from the gate. We can call for push and they can wait on us. Brake pressure is good. ASU and push back.
Ground to cockpit, tow is driving up.
They can wait on us.
So right now we can proceed direct 150.
Pushback checklist, please.
Pushback. Flight deck door.
Flight deck door closed and locked.
Fuel pump switches.
Okay.
Fuel pump switches are set to on.
Ready to connect.
Passenger signs.
Passenger signs are set to on. Checked. Windows are closed and locked.
Mode control panel.
Mode control panel checked, set.
Takeoff speeds.
V1, VR, V2 checked, set. V1, VR, and V2 checked, set.
CDU pre-flight.
There we go. Check CDU, pre-flight is complete.
Rudder and aileron trim.
Rudder and aileron trim pre-set to 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Check, taxi takeoff briefing complete.
Pushback checklist complete.
All right, so far pretty good. Just had to repeat something once. Wasn't that big of a deal. We'll bring that checklist up now. We are pretty much ready for push. All right. And let's see, we're on ground. Cleveland ground, good evening, Republic 4540. With you, gate Charlie 11, ready for push and start with Papa.
Brickyard 4540, push and start approved, tail south.
All right, we're good to go. Look at that clock going. And release the brake.
Starting pushback, and you may start engine.
Okay, packs are off. Pressure's good. Anti-collision lights coming on. We're starting too.
Contact radar 126.1.
Roger, radar 1261, then under 663. Bye.
Bye.
Radar selamat pagi, Xanadu 663, climbs to flight level 140, tracking all key. Xanadu 663, radar, good morning.
This is a bad spot. They're going to be backing us all the way out, basically.
Level 30, track all key, Xanadu 663.
All right, 2 is stable, locked at idle. Gen 2, We've got juice. Isolation valve is closed. Right back to auto. Duct pressure is good. Starting 1.
Redcat 6268, request descent. At 668, descent 11,000 feet, QNH 101. 11,000, QNH 1010, Redcat 6268.
Looks like they got a little rain here earlier. Some dampness on the ground, a couple of puddles still left.
Double ratio, double gold, 760, please operator, request to fly direct Posado.
Alright, 1 is stable, locked at idle. Gen 1. We've got juice, probes, hydraulics, left pack, isolation valve, APU. And we've got a clean board.
Neptune 358 on the radar, morning, jet travel via Angkor 1 Alpha driver, gate info, climb flight number 230.
Decline number 230, Tower, Angkor 1 Alpha, running support, Neptune 35.
Taxi checklist.
Taxi. Engine generations.
Engine generators checked, set.
Probe heat switches.
Probe heat switches set to on.
Anti-ice.
Anti-ice switches set to off.
Isolation valve.
Isolation valve set to auto.
Recall.
Recall, check, clean board.
Auto brake selector.
Auto brake selector set for rejected takeoff.
Engine start selectors.
Check, set, idle detent.
Flight controls.
I will get to that.
Good morning, Montic 5181, maintain 10,000.
Montic 5181, in up the radar, good morning, maintain 10,000 feet, direct travel, uniform.
Someone's coming in, short final. Looks like Southwest. It's running nice and smooth. I don't know if you can see that aircraft coming in.
Contact 126.11.
Alright, 126.1, 63, so on 4, take it now.
Operation complete. Set parking brake. Disconnecting tow. Stand by.
So far, originator flight from cold and dark through pushback. I haven't found any issues at all. Hopefully we'll have a nice view into Kennedy. And I'm using my own night lighting edits for those of you that may be joining in that aren't regulars. These night lighting edits that I'm running now run with Fly with Lua. I'm not running reshade. I seem to be able to get just about the same effect, and I don't have to demand from reshade. So I may be using these going forward. There's a link down below if you want to give them a try. I've been using these for a couple of days right now.
Disconnected and bypass pin has been removed. Hand signal will be on the right. We'll see you next time and have a great flight.
Must be slouching today. Alright, there goes a tow. You're going to TA. You're coming off test. Let's have a peek here.
1000 feet, unit 1009, Cockpit high speed number 1163013.
And that's all looking pretty good. Flight controls check, free and clear.
equipment.
Check. Confirmed. Clear.
Taxi checklist complete.
All right. That's looking pretty good. All right. Let's come on back. Short taxi. 24 left is right here. Matter of fact, this is J6 right here. We got a left, a right, and a left, and we're out of here. Cleveland ground, good evening, Republic 4540. With you on intersection Juliet 6, looking to taxi to runway 24 left. Right, yeah, we're on Juliet, intersection Juliet 6. Basically, it's Juliet 6, Lima 7.
Taxi via Juliet 6, Lima 7.
Clear the taxi to runway 24 left via Juliet 6, Lima 7, Republic 4540. All right, we're good to go. That release? Yeah. Still trying to figure out a way to get Zibo Mod's taxi light to dim out some. It's too bright. It's one of the only lights I've not been able to figure out.
Cabin attendants, arm doors and cross-check.
You're not going to have enough time for that. We're getting out of here real quick.
4540 heading to New York City. Our estimated flight time is approximately 75 minutes. We kindly ask you to pay close attention to the upcoming safety demonstration, as it contains important information even for our frequent flyers. Please fasten your seatbelts by inserting the metal tip into the buckle and pulling the strap to tighten. Your seatbelt must remain fastened whenever the seatbelt sign is illuminated. Please return your seatbelts and tray tables to the upright position and ensure your
Let's bring up that other chart now.
Mobile phones and electronic
Pink
devices
Floyd
must be set
1.
to flight mode, and larger devices should be
Got a nice
stored
looping
secure.
right-hand turn coming up. Should give you
Smoking and the use of
a somewhat
e-cigarettes
decent view
are
out that
prohibited
window.
anywhere on board, including the lavatories. Oxygen masks will drop
Should we let them finish their briefing?
Hold the mask firmly. Place it over your nose and mouth, and breathe normally.
Oh, hey, RS. I didn't see you sneak in here, man. Oh, I didn't see Mamba sneak in here either, man. I hope you guys are having a great one. Yeah, this is Say Intentions. But I'm running my own checklist. I created my own, Boeing flow, and then I also created my own checklist. So that's what I'm using right now. But yeah, it's been running pretty decent right now. The before and after takeoff checklist is where it usually gets confused. So we'll see if it's going to have an issue there.
The safety information card in your seat pocket contains all details. Thank you for your attention, and we wish you a pleasant flight.
All right, so these guys are done with their briefing. We are on. They didn't hand us off. Cleveland ground, Republic 4540. We're holding short runway 24 left. We'd like to switch a tower. Okay, we're over the tower. All right, 124.5 is tower, all right? Cleveland Tower, good evening, Republic 4540 with you, holding short runway 24 left, ready for departure.
Brickyard 4540, Cleveland Tower, runway 24 left, winds 220.
Let's have a look at that.
Runway heading cleared for takeoff.
Right, check clean board before takeoff. Let's have a look at that. Before takeoff. Clear for takeoff, Republic 4540.
We're cleared for takeoff, Michael. Runway heading, winds 220 at 10.
Before takeoff checklist. See if it's going to bring this up.
Before takeoff,
Okay, yeah, that's it. It's going to bring it up.
flaps.
Check, flap set for takeoff.
Stabilizer trim.
Stabilizer trim checked, set. And that ought to do it.
Before takeoff checklist complete.
All right, we're out of here. So far the checklist has been working pretty decent. From Say Intentions along with everything else. The taxi instructions were perfect. On the way into Kennedy, we're going to follow the charts. Should give you a really great view of the city, as well as Queens. You get my clock going, you should be up as well. And you're going to TARA, Johnny. Alright, 40%, stable, toga. Thrust set. Airspeed's active.
$80 knots.
Check. Throttle hold. We're stable through 80.
V1 positive rate.
Gear up. Okay, from 400. Got a right coming up. You should have a decent view out the window. I also want to have a view out that window. Take a look at the night lighting edits. We don't need the markers. I'll contact departure 128.25, Republic 4540. Good night. Cleveland departure, good evening, Republic 4540. With you, climbing through 2800 for 14,000. Inbound Wish, heading 288. Pretty nice view. And again, I'm using my own night lighting edits along with Fly with Lua. So if you don't like that view, that's on me.
Climb and maintain 14,000. Turn left, heading 270. Direct Wish when able. Then is filed.
Climb maintain 14,000, turn left heading 270, direct Wish when able, Republic 4540. Alright, we're direct Wish right now, we're 3 miles out, heading 288. Alright, flaps 1, speed check. And we are right on the money on the chart. I don't know if you can pick that up right here with that little triangle right there. Inbound Wish. They want us 6,000 or below at EULA, so... Climb maintain flight level 220, Republic 4540. So we're going to stay below 6 until we hit EULA. Right now we're 4,800. Flaps up, speed check.
When ready, descend level 150, express cargo 2802. Good morning. Beginning of 390, clock 410. And gear 282, present people 282 radar, identified inside the 390, platform. Level 390, flight plan.
Alright, so we're speeding up to a 250 knot climb out. Right now we're going to 6,000. We're going to hold till we get to EULA. Then that constriction is met, then basically we're heading on up. Well, we really been cleared to 220. We could just head right on up, but we're going to follow the charts out. Got another right coming up. You may get another view of some of the city lights down there.
Radar 1191, and cargo 282.
And that's EULA, and we're inbound here. That's going to be 53. And we're going to head on up now. Nicely done. Speed's kicking up. We're on the climb out. Night lighting looks pretty good from here. I may be a little biased though. Those are my night lighting edits down there. Starting to get into the clouds now. I don't know if you can still see the lighting out there, but it's really dull. And we're heading out over the water here for a little bit.
Climb and maintain flight level 270.
Climb maintain flight level 270, Republic 4540. 27. That clears us up to cruise.
Over flying 23, maintain 360.
We're coming up on 10. Have a quick look here. Pressure's starting to come up nicely. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flow is looking good, as well as our hydraulics.
Dear guests, we are pleased to inform you that the use of approved electronic devices is now permitted in flight mode.
Once we swing this turn out of here, we'll let them out of their seats.
Thank you for your attention, and we hope you enjoy your flight with Republic Airways.
So from cold and dark up through 11,000, beautiful run.
The closest city, Lorain, Ohio. Lorain is known for its steel mill routes and its location right on the southern shore of Lake Erie. The city was
So they want us above 8,000 at here. We're at 11.4 already. They want us above 10 at Sid, which is right after that, and that constraint is met already. That's basically it for the constraints that are on the charts, and we're cleared all the way up to cruise from ATC. In the real world, Republic did this ride an hour and 35. We've got 440 miles left to go. And we're 17 minutes out of the gate right now, 6 minutes since we left the runway. It is 2:31 in the AM. We're doing at 4:39. No, we're doing at 3:36. 4:39 is the distance left. So we have just over an hour and 5 minutes. That puts us about 10 minutes ahead of schedule, 12 minutes ahead of schedule. And let's come on back to that now. After takeoff checklist. We're inbound Sid, that's going to be 94.
After takeoff. Engine bleeds.
Engine bleed set to on.
Pack switches.
Pack switches set to auto.
Landing gear.
Landing gear checked up and off.
Flaps.
Flaps up, indicator lights extinguished.
After takeoff checklist complete.
All right, so we are now good, basically down to descent now. So the checklists have been working rather well. So the before and after takeoff checklist, it seemed to have an issue distinguishing between the two. That seems to be fixed. All right, coming up on Sid. 16.6 on the fuel. We're 16.6 right now. We'll have 11.7 when we get in. 4:25 left to go. Contact Cleveland Center 127.9 Republic 4540. Good night. Pressure's coming up nicely. Temperature's nice and comfortable. We're looking pretty good here. Cleveland Center, good evening. Republic 4540 with you. Climber 217.5 for flight level 270 inbound. Pink Floyd heading 0904. Good evening. That's 18. Let's get on standard pressure and cross-check that. And we'll let them out of their seats. All right, we don't need that till descent. Now let's bring that back up. All right, we're coming up on Pink Floyd. 16.3, we're 16.4. Just about 4:15 left to go to Kennedy. We'll be at cruise in another 28 miles. 11.7 on the fuel when we get in. All in all, a pretty good run. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flow, all looking pretty good. Pressure's coming up beautifully. The temperature is nice and comfortable back there, and we are inbound Curti. It's going to be 81. So we've got Curdy and then Jazzy, and we're pretty much done with the SID out of Cleveland. And that should be in range.
Well, Charlie CL 547, contact control 12647.
Nice 55, SID 56 knot tailwind pushing us along. We're cruising out here this ride. And we may bump that up a little bit, we'll see. Nothing to see down there now. Got some stars out there, but not many of those either.
CDOT, Lonos, maintain flight level 410 at the airport 3 and 1.
Alright, we're coming up on Curdy. Curdy, 15.7, we're 15.9. We're still 6 miles out. Still holding 11.7 on the fuel when we get into Kennedy. Under 400 miles to go now, 396. Pressure's come up nicely. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable.
15 Alpha, Alpha, Sierra. 15 Alpha, left turn to on Alpha, Sierra, study by 8121.
We're going to be inbound Jazzy. And Jazzy will put us at the end of the SID. So another 19 miles will be done with the SID out of Cleveland. And we get picked up on the back end into Kennedy. Let's have a quick peek at that.
That's to go.
Oh, that sound means we're coming up on cruise. Pucky 1, we get on at Wilkes. A little ways to go before we hit Wilkes. Alright, so that puts us at cruise, 27,000 feet. We left the gate 24 minutes ago, entered the runway 13 minutes ago. 385 left to go to Kennedy. Holding 11.6 on the fuel when we get in. 247 top of descent. We're going to start down 309. It's 238, so half hour we're going to start our descent into Kennedy.
We are pleased to offer you some of our popular items, including the
Pressure's now holding nicely, and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flows, all looking good, as well as hydraulics. So from cold and dark up through cruise, it's been absolutely beautiful. Let's get rid of some of that air. Alright, we're going to be leaving that chart here. Let's bring that up.
Good evening, Qatar 41 Alpha Golf. Flight control identified. CDOT, maintain flight level 410.
Right, let's see if Jamestown's putting out 114.7. Yeah, we're 72.5 miles out of Jamestown for those that may know the area. And we're picking up Jet Route 82. got some company out there, 40 miles out.
America 94, contact control 123, slow left.
Control 123, 1. Level 370.
Hello, America 467 control, identify. Maintain flight level 370, CDAP.
Maintain flight level 370, CDAP, Emirates 4.
Good evening, Emirates 858 Heavy, passing 4,700, climbing flight level 370.
Emirates 858 Heavy, good afternoon. Radar contact, direct to Cessna. Final level requested.
Direct to Cessna and stand by to level Emirates 858. Kuwaiti 615.
عليكم السلام ورحمة الله. كويتي 615 radar identified. Continue ongoing box 4 box departure.
Box 64 for Foxtrot departure, Kuwaiti 600.
Emirates 858, climb flight level 350.
Climb 350, Emirates 858.
China 441, propulsion 132.85, no direct available.
232.85, copy that, China 441.
Good afternoon, Carnival Battalion 6755, talking about 200 climbing Carnival 150 on the Central 4 Foxtrot.
Carnival Italia 6755, good afternoon. Radar contact, climb flight level 370.
Climb flight level 370, Carnival 6755.
Should be coming into range now. That's looking pretty good. That's looking pretty good.
06 Heavy, Mescalavit North, radar contact, maintain flight level 360.
Landing 360, thank you.
Mofod 4000 on the hold, on a missed. Right. Oh no, that's neck. Right. Yeah, no, neck.
Syrian 506 Heavy, contact 123.0, Marsalam.
123.0, Marsalam, Syrian 506.
That's all looking pretty good. So that's set, that's set, that's set, that's set. You're set. That's all looking pretty good. You can even get set as well. Let's have a look. Where are we going?
Evening, Emirates 9504 Heavy, flight level
41.
Restricted to Mach decimal 83.
Emirates 9504, good evening, radar contact, maintain flight level 390, direct to Rabat.
Thank you, Rabat, Emirates 9504.
Emirates 9504, what is your normal cruising speed?
Mach decimal 83 for now, sir, that's fine.
Roger, maintaining.
Coming in on. Yeah, we got a little bit of a taxi. Phew, man. That's probably going to be the longest taxi, no matter which way we go.
I'm maintaining 0.79, Iraqi 0.105.
Alright, no, it is what it is.
Iraqi 105, descent flight number 370.
Descend to 370, Iraqi 105.
Assalamu alaikum. Golf November Juliet 64. Passenger level 220, descent level 17020.
Gang Jet 64, Alaikum Salam, radar contact.
That should be in range.
Alpha 3 Charlie, arrival 33 left. I'll call you back for further descent.
Alpha 355, arrival 33 left, equal is 997 request, land at runway 33 right. 64.
Right now we are 9 minutes ahead of schedule. But like I said, Republic doesn't run 737, so we are going to run a little bit quicker.
Arabia 127, what's the current speed?
Current speed is 275. Heading at 65, descent 250 to be leveled by Lubbock, Jordanian 652.
Alright, so at Jamestown we're going to hang a right and we're going to pick up Route 476.
Brickyard 4540, just a heads up that we had an aircraft report moderate turbulence at flight level 260 about 10 minutes ago.
Alrighty. Our Republic 4540, thanks. A little bit of turbulence below us. So we're going to be inbound Stony Fork, for those that may know the area. I do not. Right now we're over Jamestown. And we are inbound now, right? Yep. 119.
India Alpha Mike 4642, contact approach 1248.
Approach 148 for 642, top.
India Alpha Mike 4642, continue climb and maintain flight level 270.
Okay, climb 270,
About 75 miles we should be in New York's airspace. 300 miles left to go to Kennedy. 160 miles we're going to start down.
2H1351 now, climb initially 10,000 feet.
Couple of aircraft heading our way. At least 4 of them on the scope now. No real weather to speak of though.
Kuwait 1351, continue climbing and continue climbing, initially 250.
Take on 250, Kuwait 1351.
Emirates River 2, contact 91231. Masalam.
Brickyard 4540, contact Cleveland Center on 119.725.
Contact Cleveland Center, 119.725, Republic 4540. Good night. Cleveland Center, good evening. Republic 4540 with you. Flight level 270, inbound, Hoxie, heading 119er. Alright, Hoxie should be coming in a view now. Yeah. How we looking here? Pressure's holding beautifully. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flows, all looking pretty good, as well as our hydraulics. All in all, nice run. Just about 140 miles. We're going to start down, about 280 left to go.
Afternoon, Turkish 4044, contact approach 124.
And let me have a look at that as well.
124, definitely Turkish 4044.
Flight level number is 02, Echo radar contact, the level 320.
We'll be in New York's airspace in about another 40 miles.
Bye-bye.
267 out of your choice, master.
Number 607 Victor, radar contact, method level 320.
320,
Hasn't been much to see up here, though. It's been pretty cloudy the whole ride. Hopefully we have a decent view coming into Kennedy.
Radar contact, descend to flight level 160.
38, descending down now to flight level 160.
So in the real world, Republic 4540, they use the Pucky 1 arrival.
123.1, bye-bye.
And they did the RNAV approach in the 31 right. And we've got gate 41, so we do have a little bit of a taxi on the back end.
862 Victor, radar contact, method level 410.
Qatari Air is to Victor, maintain level 410. 16, descending QE level 180 with speed 300 or less, requesting 50 left.
Allen 7, Kuwait 616, Kuwait, radar contact, no level restriction by combo, FT3 Charlie, Alice, Demi, not 33 left, report ready for the descent.
Call you ready for the descent, FT3 Charlie, Alice, 33 left, Kuwait 616.
Sorry, 862 Victor, contact 123.1, bye-bye.
123.1 at point 85, that is to be received.
Approaching 250 miles left to Kennedy. 110 we're going to start down. Just about 15 minutes.
Charlie Alizer, runway 33 right, descend flight level 160.
Flight level 160 for approach runway 33 right, yes, runway 3
And about 20 odd miles we should be in Kennedy's airspace. We're about 100 miles out of Wilkes Barre, for those that may know the area.
2102, miles discussion, descent to the 1,000 feet.
But there has been no ground scenery to see at all. There are some clouds breaking up down there that I can see, but the night lighting is just starting to come in out in the distance. I don't know if the camera's picking that up. Hopefully it's breaking up.
Delman 172, report speed.
Speed 290 knots.
Roger, Delman 172, pilot discussion, descent altitude 5,000 feet.
Roger, we'll be descending to altitude 5,000 feet on the 17.
100 miles now, top of descent. And we're coming up on Dimac. Dimac, we should have 13.8 with 13.9 right now. We're still 7 miles out though. Holding 11.5 on the fuel when we get into Kennedy. And we have 235 miles left to go. Pressure's holding beautifully and the temperature back there is nice and comfortable. Oh yeah, city lights are starting to pop in now.
01222, contact tower 183 knots.
Had a pretty decent tailwind the whole ride. Above 50 odd knots.
Good evening, radar contact, maintain now standard 430, direct to London.
Maintaining now standard 430, direct to London, Cassidy 50.
Good evening, Emirates 50 Super, flight level 410. Emirates 50 Super, good evening, radar contact, maintain flight level 410, direct to Rabat. Maintain flight level 410, direct to Rabat, Emirates 50, thank you.
This ride's pretty much have been flawless. That's 45 minutes since we left the gate. 34 minutes since we entered the runway. We got 225 left to go to Kennedy. We're going to start down in 85 miles. 10 minutes. This ride has been absolutely beautiful.
Brickyard 4540, contact New York Center on 121.325.
I'll contact New York Center 121.325, Republic 4540. Good night. New York Center, good evening. Republic 4540 with you. Flight level 270. Inbound Stent heading 121.
Brickyard 4540, New York Center. Good evening.
Emirates 60, contact 123.1.
Speaking of stent, we're coming up to stent right now. We should have 13.6 on the fuel. We're 13.6 on the fuel right now. Holding 11.5 when we get in. 2:15 left to go to Kennedy. 75 miles, we're on our way down.
Approach 1248, Salama.
148,
Some pretty amazing things that were released at the expo. Looking forward to a lot of that stuff in the near future.
Direct box, climb 190, Charlie 107.
Contact 123.1, Salama.
Oh, 123.1, اتحاد 98 استثمان الله.
Emirates 90, contact 123.1, Salama.
1231 Emirates 90 مع السلامة. Emirates
148, good evening, radar contact, maintain flight level 370.
Oh, we got some city lights out to the right now as well. That looks like Williamsport out there to the right. Don't know if the camera's getting the lights, but you can see them in the flight deck. Nice.
uh,
200 miles to Kennedy. We've got 60 miles we're going to start down.
Good evening, Etihad 530, flight level 390.
Etihad 530, Kuwait, good evening, radar contact, maintain flight level 390.
Maintain flight level 390, Etihad 530.
Etihad 530, direct Lonos.
Direct Lonos, Etihad 530, thank you.
You're welcome.
Flight 42, level 310.
Australia 542, morning, Army, like on the left and that man, you can airway November 218.
Alright, that's Maggio. Maggio 13.2, 13.3, we're 5.5 out. Still holding 11.5, so fuel shouldn't be an issue unless I can't put her down. We're 50 miles out of top of descent, 190 left to go. And we're going to be inbound Wilkes-Barre.
380, Emirates 180.
E131, contact of Loss 124, Display, that's your flight.
I think Yankee 131 approach 124 is correct. Thank you, ciao. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
That should be coming into range.
2618, continue down 3,000 feet, your KPIs approach runway 33 or 34 south.
Continue down 3,000 feet, that's 3 meters and we'll go for it.
And we're just popping up on that chart right now. So we got 35 miles to Wilkes-Barre. Wilkes-Barre puts us on the arrival into Kennedy. We've got the Pucky 1 arrival. And we've got the RNAV approach into 31 right, which is what they just did in the real world. And we've got gate 41, so from 31 right to gate 41 we have a little bit of a taxi.
Yeah, 01221 contacted on 133, that's not required.
13325, 01221
At Genoa we should expect flight level 23, and then we'll go down to 19 at Pucky. $30 miles top of descent, 170 left to go. Give me a few more minutes and we'll get them back in their seats.
Convoy 512-1267.
1267. So, Wilkes-Barre, Scranton, Pennsylvania. I've been there many times. Allentown is basically out to the right.
Express India 394, 1267.
167, Express India 394.
KFL 150, one passing 3000, direct to Cessna.
That should be in range.
Climb in KFL 270.
20 miles top of descent.
Direct now.
See if say intentions gives us the arrival before we have to request it. So far this ride's been great.
Final level requested 350, so expecting a 158. Okay, the 158 is now level 350, within the 5 seconds, let me know which is the level we will be level by outside. Roger, sir. Stand by. And planning flight level 350 now, expecting the 1582.
Is 012 contact tower 183, Madison.
183, Madison.
Delta Alpha Yankee 131. Overhead Alpha, turning to the north, task me next.
Roger, continue to task me.
Thank you.
Just about 10 miles. Yeah, let's get them back in their seats. New York Center, Republic 4540. We'd like to begin our descent into the Kennedy area via the Pucky 1 Wilkes transition if we can.
Brickyard 4540, cleared Pucky 1, walks, transition into Kennedy, at your discretion, descend and maintain flight level 190.
I'll clear the Pucky 1 Wilkes transition into Kennedy, descend flight level 190, our discretion, Republic 4540. All right, we're looking pretty good. Speed is now coming down. Coming up on Wilkes, we should have 12.7 on the fuel. We're 12.7 on the fuel, holding 11.5. We've got 143 left to go. And that's Wilkes. That puts us on the arrival. We're inbound Genoa. That's going to be a $126. So at Genoa, they want us at 23,000. And then Pucky 250 knots down to 19, and we've been cleared down to 19, so we are looking pretty good.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have left our cruising altitude and have started our approach to New York City. Please return to your seats, stow your tables, and fasten your seatbelts. Use of the lavatories is now not allowed. Thank you for your cooperation.
All right. What are we coming in at this ride? $150. Ooh, a lot of people getting out of Cleveland. Alright, that's looking pretty good. How are we looking here? We got a clean board. Descent checklist.
Descent. Pressurization panel.
Landing altitude checked, set.
Recall.
Recall checked, clean board.
Auto brake selector.
Auto brake selector set, checked.
Landing data.
A landing data VREF minimum is checked, set.
Approach briefing.
Approach briefing complete, check.
Descent checklist complete.
All right. So their checklists are definitely seem to be working a lot better now. All right, we're coming up on Geno. They want us at 23. We're 23.4. And we are 1.5 miles out. So the flight management computer is right on the button. And at Geno, we should have 12.7. We're 12.7, 11.6, 124 left to go. Pressure's coming down nicely. Temperature back there is nice and comfortable. And 1 and 2 EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flows looking good, as well as our hydraulics. Beautiful ride. And that's 23,000 over Geno. Beautifully done.
Cathay 2065, flight level 340. Cathay 2065, morning, contact.
120 miles left to go to Kennedy. We're doing in about 20 odd minutes. And right now that's an hour from the gate since we left Cleveland. 48 minutes, 49 minutes since we entered the runway. It is 3:13, we're doing 3:37, so 20 odd minutes.
Brickyard 4540, cross Newton at or above 14,000 feet, altimeter 2985.
Across Newton at or above 14,000, altimeter 2985, Republic 4540. All right, we're looking at what? 2985. 2985. Cross check that. At Newton, they want us to cross at.
We'll call it 8570.
See, Pucky, we should be at 19. I don't know why they're crossing us at 14, but I should just follow the charts in. You know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to follow the charts in. We're going to follow the charts. Pucky, they want us at flight level 190 at Pucky. at 250 knots coming into Kennedy, so. Oh, the city lights are starting to pop up. Nice now.
21788, infinite descent 5,000 feet. Wafa Turaba, QNH 1019.
Pucky 111.
QNH 1019 on Kuwait 1788.
And we are 100 miles out of Kennedy now.
1,000 to go.
And
Assalamu alaikum, reach 851, level 170.
Again, the call sign.
Reach 851, level 170.
Reach 785 okay?
Negative, sir. Reach 851.
Reach 851.
Brickyard 4540, contact New York approach on 125.70.
our contact New York approach 125.70, Republic 4540, good night. New York approach, good evening, Republic 4540 with you, 190, heading 110, inbound Pucky. I say we're holding it.
Brickyard 4540, New York approach, good evening. Expect the ILS runway 31 right approach into Kennedy. Advise you have information, Victor.
Continue to the top.
We can expect the ILS runway 31 right approach into Kennedy, and we have information, Victor, Republic 4540. All right, let's get on standard pressure and cross-check that. And let's just bring that up real quick. We'll get that out of the way. Approach checklist.
At our 12:00 o'clock, about 13 miles out, you'll spot Pyramid Mountain. This isn't just any bump in the landscape. Pyramid Mountain is famous for its glacial erratics, especially the massive
Approach checklist.
which looks like a giant decided to play Jenga with boulders. The area is a favorite for hikers and geology buffs, and it's been a natural landmark for centuries. Local legend says that Native Americans once
I'll wait till
used the
she
mountain
gets
as a
done.
lookout point. And if you look closely, you might even spot the shape that gives the mountain its name.
Another aircraft in front of us, 2,400 feet below.
Approach checklist complete.
10 miles out to our left.
Brickyard 4540, cross Vader at or above 10,000 feet.
Don't have them. Across Vadar at or above 10,000, Republic 4540. And you know what? That'll actually give us a better view. Go ahead. Let me give you a little bit of speed brake right here. And we're good now. All right. Approach checklist.
Approach. Altimeters.
Altimeter set to local pressure. Check, cross-check.
Approach checklist complete.
Okay, so far, so good. 250 knot descent, looking good. They want us 10,000 at Vlada. We're 25 miles out. Send and maintain 5,000, Republic 4540.
Number 512, contact center on the 5348. 125.3, number 512.
Here's Manhattan. Verrazano Bridge. We've got Newark, New Jersey out there to the right. Newark Airport. That little dark patch. There's Teterboro. There's LaGuardia. And there's Kennedy. Pucky, then we're into Vlador. Vlador is going to be 135. Let's bring up that other chart. That was what, 31 right. That is all set.
On a heading of 345, climbing 4,000 feet and passing 1,600 feet.
And guided by 7.2, contact continuous climb altitude 5,000 feet.
Continuing climb altitude 5,000 feet, by 7.2.
Alright, that's Pucky. We're inbound Vata. That's 135. It's a nice view. Little flicker there. Newark, New Jersey, Newark Airport right there out to the right. 3 o'clock position. Beautiful view.
Move 571, final hold 270. Move 57, climb 270. Move 5, your single ship. Move 57, affirmative.
At our 1 o'clock, about 5 miles out, you'll spot Central Park. From up here, it looks like a giant green rectangle carved right into the heart of Manhattan. Central Park was designed by Frederick Law Olmsted and Calvert Vos and officially opened in 1858. It's 843 acres of pure escape for New Yorkers, complete with lakes, woodlands, and even a castle. Believe it or not, the park was built on what used to be swampland and rocky outcrops, so you could say it was New York's first extreme makeover. If you look closely, you might even see the Great Lawn, where people have picnicked, played ball, and listened to concerts for generations.
127,525
So they want us to pass Vladar at 10. We're at 10,900. We're 3.5 miles out. 57 miles left to go to Kennedy.
Turn left heading 135. Vectors for the ILS, runway 31 right approach.
Left heading 135. Vectors for the ILS runway 34 right approach. Republic 4540. We're making a left right now.
12545, stand under 1. Goodbye.
Speed's coming down to 240 now.
Brickyard 4540, 15 miles from New Lab.
Copy,
Right
Captain.
heading 137.
I will ensure the crew checks that everyone is seated and has fastened their
Established on the
seatbelts.
localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 31 right approach.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are now beginning our final...
Yeah, 15 miles Zula. Turn right heading 137. Descend and maintain 1900 till established on the localizer. Cleared for the ILS runway 31 right approach. Republic 4540. And we'll go down.
Position and fasten your seatbelts. The weather at our destination is currently 20.
We're going to follow these charts in.
With a few clouds at 6,000 feet and scattered clouds at 20,000 feet. Our assigned gate is Terminal 8. Gate
And
99.
10.
Thank you
Slide
for
her
your
up.
cooperation as we prepare for landing.
You are set and you are set. Let's have a peek here. Okay.
Contact 1263. 1263 today, Laminar 245.
What are we coming in at? Buck 50. I'll take the speed now. Let's get the speed down. And get the nose down. Get some flaps out. Get a better view out the front. Yeah, I'm working on it, Louis.
Delta 508, start heading 020. Heading 020, Delta 508.
Whoa, I think we're getting a thunderstorm. I just heard a bolt of lightning, and that did not come from the simulator. Whoa, I think we're going to get dumped on. I hope I don't lose power. And you come on back. Give me flaps 1, speed check. I don't know why that got changed. That's weird. That should have stayed right where it was. Let me 5 on the flaps, speed check.
Emirates 39, that means 7,000.
7,039.
Here's Deer Park. Looks like Farmingdale Airport out in the distance might be able to make out. I don't think that's Ronkonkoma. I don't think we're seeing that far out. Give me 10 on the flaps.
Gulf 769 after Ordig, direct Oldtown. Ordig, direct position of
Couple of rights coming up. Should have a decent view out the window. And again, I'm using my own night lighting edits along with FS Lua. Or Fly with Lua, that is. FS Lua. To give me the night lighting effects you see out here. I'm trying that instead of reshade. It's pretty close to reshade, but it doesn't have that hidden performance. And for those of you that are unable to run reshade, this is a nice alternative for those of you that asked me to see if I can work on something. Yeah, that's got to be Farmingdale. I said we're holding at 4. Just about 30 miles out. Got a couple of rights and we're done.
Lincoln 1264, 1217. Star 1264, 1264, go back.
So let's see, Republic did this ride in 1 hour and 35. It's 1 hour and 15 right now from the gate. 30 miles out. So we're going to be a little early. Little flicker there. Sounds like it's pouring out. You can hear the rain pelting against the garage door. There's another bolt of lightning. Or another. Sound like it was pretty close. As long as the power doesn't go out. Well, that one just froze up. Are you going to come back? I haven't seen that type of issue in a long time. I don't know what that's all about. That's got to be a network issue with X-Plane. And 215. Two more rights and we're on our way in.
Cathay 2065 forwarding control 123.1 morning.
123.1 Cathay 2065, bye bye.
Another bolt I can hear. Can hear that thunder. Yeah, we could use the rain, so that's good. Fill up the pool and water my lawn. All right, Pazula, we should have 11.7. We're 11.7 right now on the fuel. We'll have 11.1 when we get in. 23 miles left to go to Kennedy, so fuel's not going to be an issue. N1, N2, EGT, oil pressure, temperature, quantity, vibrations, fuel flows all looking good, as well as our hydraulics. The pressure has come down beautifully. And the temperature is nice and comfortable. All right, we got a couple of rights and we're done. So we've got 16 minutes to get in to be on time. Wow, I can see the Verrazano Bridge way out in the distance. You can even make out the Freedom Tower. All right, and that's Catoid, that's 247.
Flyer 2446, pressure right heading 080. 2446, approve heading 080. Being approved, flight 2446. Batu Second 624, good morning, descending level 250, tracking direct takeoff, and squawking 0331. Okay, 6324, Batu Fader identified, track direct to takeoff, descend to flight level 130. Direct to takeoff, descend flight level 130, request 6324, and request for RNAV, RNAV runway 03. Okay, 6324, we are live. Okay, 6324. Papa 2446, contact radar 134.25. 3425, flight 2446 day. Accept 60212,
16 miles out now.
130, steady heading, climb to flight level 240. Heading 130 and steady heading, climb level 240, request 6021.
20 knot crosswind.
2446 approved, I'm in the final level 130.
Final 130, outside 2446.
Control, good evening, the Swiss 242, flight level 390, approaching the Rabab.
242 beginning, relax on that. After Rabab, flight direction Zibo. It's Victor Echo left down, Carmel Zibo. And then begin on runway Mike 677.
After Rabab, direct to Zibo, then we continue on the Mike 677, Swiss 242.
Good afternoon, Air India 19041, passing level 167, descending level 160.
147 traffic information Romeo, finish 1001, I'll support for runway 30.
Information Romeo monitor, turning to 1001, ILS approach runway 309, Air India 191.
What a great view. And again, I'm using my own night lighting edit, so if you don't like those, that's on me. Just pick up the localizer. But I'm not using reshade, I'm using Fly with Lua to get this effect now. A few individuals asked me if I could... Contact Kennedy Tower 119.1, Republic 4540, good night. Kennedy Tower, good evening, Republic 4540 with you, 9 mile final runway 31 right. We have the gear. Let's pick up the approach.
Kennedy Tower, runway 31 right, winds 170 at 9, clear to land.
Clear land, Republic 4540. 3 greens, flaps 15, speed check. Let's slow all the way up now. Flaps 25, speed check, and we go right to 30, flaps 30. All right, lights, engine start selectors, auto brake, speed brake, landing gear flaps, and they have been notified. Landing checklist.
Landing. Engine start selectors.
Engine start selectors set to continuous.
Speed brake.
Speed brake is set to armed.
Landing gear.
Landing gear lever down, 3 greens, checked.
Flaps.
Flaps are set for landing.
Flaps.
Flaps are set for landing. Set. Checked.
Landing checklist complete.
Alrighty. Not too bad. 18 knot crosswind right now. And again, the night lighting you see out there, those are my night lighting edits. So if you don't like them, don't blame Laminar. That's on me. I'm using my own night lighting edits, and I'm using Fly with Lua to give me that effect, not reshade tonight. So if you want to give them a try, there's a link down below. You can go grab them. There's 2 sets. There's a reshade set, and there's a Fly with Lua set. And that's the set I'm using now. So the auto flight system has had this ride since 400 feet. We'll take it at 1,000. It's an hour and 25 minutes from the gate, 114 from the runway. We're 3.5 miles out. So we're 9 minutes early. Crosswind's down to 16 now. My bird, I've got control.
The 1727 heavy continues ground flight level 170. Heavy flight level 170 to 172.
Can feel that wind pushing big time.
300. Approaching minimums. 200 minimum.
Continue.
100.
Prepare for landing.
50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
Welcome to Kennedy. What a beautiful ride. Man, I don't know how it gets any better than that, man. Oh. Beautiful ride.
80 knots.
Contact ground on 121.9er.
Contact ground 121.9er, Republic 4540. Good night. Hope you enjoyed that ride. I had a
Ladies
blast.
and gentlemen, welcome to New York City. Did you know that New York City is home to the largest subway system in the world with over 400 stations? Thank you for flying with Republic Airways. Please remain seated until we reach our final parking position.
Now
On
let's see
behalf
what
of
they're
your
going to
flight
give us.
crew, Thank you for flying with Republic Airways. The local time is 11:41 p.m. If you have a connection, please listen carefully. Flight 231 to Los Angeles departs at 12:15 a.m. from Gate 42, and Flight 350 to Miami departs at 12:30 a.m. from Gate 38.
Kennedy ground, good evening, Republic 4540, with you on taxiway Victor, intersection Bravo, looking to go to Gate 41. And APU's up. Let's get on APU. Let's just say we waited a minute. We can kill you. And
4540, taxi to gate 41 via taxiway Victor, Bravo, and Alpha.
Clear the taxi to Gate 41 via Victor Bravo Alpha, Republic 4540. Victor Bravo Alpha. Okay, and Alpha's going to take us all the way around. All right.
7407, flying flight level 2.
Alpha's basically right over here, the next left.
Malaysia 7407.
That was a pretty cool ride. And that was what, an hour 18 gate to gate? They did the ride an hour and 35. It's 129. Electric, yep, and hydraulics should be next. A little bit of a taxi here. We got to go all the way around to Gate 41.
306 for your descent clearance, contact 16.1.
1261, 5306, bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Well, hope you enjoyed that ride. I had a blast. I'm going to go check this out on the big screen while I go grab something to eat. Don't know if I'm going to get another ride in today. Have to go to the rehab center for my mom. But if I do, it's going to be late tonight. That's hydraulics, yep.
This is Decimal 1 Malaysia 7407, bye-bye. Malaysia 2711, 711 going. Malaysia 2711, flying flight level 3.
I never see a lot of traffic from Traffic Global anymore. 3 or 4 aircraft at best. There's no way that this represents Kennedy. I don't know what happened to Traffic Global, but their schedules just don't seem to be working. There's 1 aircraft on the move on my scope in this entire area, which is definitely not right.
Horizon 860, contact radar 126.1.
126.1, horizon 860, please.
Okay.
Right, we got Alpha basically all the way around.
Horizon 863, weather distance required, requesting up to 25 miles left of track.
Horizon 863, 25 miles left of track, approved.
5 miles left, the Horizon 863.
Nice and smooth considering this is Kennedy. I usually get whacked out here with some heavy graphics all around. Looking pretty good.
Register 06, descend flight level 250.
Level 250, Malaysia 06.
Control, good evening, Hanan 722. Go ahead, Hanan 722. Control, Hanan 722, we are maintaining plane level 310. Roger, thank you.
Take this to HB. Hotel Bravo.
Packet 6252, frequency 126.1. 1261 or cap 6352, good day.
So with the taxi in, we're probably going to be right on the button. They did it in an hour and 35. It's an hour and 33 right now.
80, Mr. Level 390.
Yeah, we got the second right coming up.
Control, good evening, identified. Next report, please. Next report, Natalie, Airchina 680.
So gates up over here.
Go ahead, Traffic 92.
Airchina 692, Hopkins, contact noise control 126.1.
126.1 today.
And it certainly looks like it's full.
Good night.
Looks like our gate is occupado.
Airchina 624 control.
China 624.
Airchina 624. Being ready, contact control 150.
They're going to make somebody move because someone is in our spot. I don't see anything open over here though. Oh, is that a spot? Let me take a look at that. No, I don't think so. I don't think that's a spot. All right, Alaska, looks like you're going to move.
Goodbye.
This is gate 41 right here.
Control, good evening. Air China 644.
Gate 41. All right, disappear, buddy. Our gate now.
Airchina 644, noise use control, good evening.
No, you're not going to disappear? Oh, good. There you go.
Report Auckland. Oscar Kilo Lima Uniform November. Air China 644.
Airchina 644, assume.
You're off. Set that down. That is 135. They did it 135. We did it 135. Gate to gate. Anti-collision. Oh. And let them run around. Let's get locked down here. Ground services GPU. Set the chocks. Give us some air as well.
Airchina 638, contact control 133.1.
That should be down. And yet even the doors are still showing they're locked. See, something definitely weird happened here. Very strange. Alright, ground power should be in though. Alright, get on ground. Let's release the brake. That is definitely in. Let's get set back up. And we are set for unconditioned air there. Don't need the APU. Pumps you. And you are coming off. Let's have a look at that. Shutdown checklist.
down. Fuel pump switches.
Fuel pump switches set to off.
Probe heat switches.
Probe heat switches set to off.
Hydraulics panel.
Hydraulic pumps electric 2 and 1 set to off.
Flaps.
Flaps are up. Indicators. Lights are extinguished. Set.
Parking brake.
Chocks in position. Parking brake is off. Checked.
Engine start levers.
Engine start levers set to cut off.
Weather radar.
Weather radar is set to test.
Weather radar.
Weather radar set to test.
Shutdown checklist complete.
Alright, then let's just check the secure and we'll shut down completely, alright? You are off. Alright, IRS selectors are off. You are off, 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 off. Ground power, disconnect ground power. ACDC selectors to stand by, and you are coming off, and that's a wrap. Alright, let's try that. Secure checklist.
Secure. IRS selectors.
IRS selectors set to off.
Emergency exit lights.
Emergency exit lights are set to off.
Window heat switches.
A window heat switch is set to off.
Pack switches.
Pack switches are set to off. No, they're not, actually. Now they're set for an overnight
Secure
stay.
checklist complete.
Alright, that's basically it. So from secure to, well, from an originator flight to securing on the back end, this has been a great ride. I maybe had to repeat myself a couple of times on the checklist, but that was basically it. Say Intentions performed this ride beautifully. Alright, everybody, for those of you that were with me, I hope you enjoyed the flight. I always have a blast when I'm in here. For those of you that are my regulars, you know that. And I always enjoy the company and the conversation along the way, so I appreciate you stopping by and spending some time with me. So with that, until my next live flight, maybe later, maybe tomorrow, I'm not sure. Have a great rest of your day or evening.